Hey guys! So today's review is going to be on a product from the brand Blume. This is their Meltdown oil. It's supposed to be good for breakouts and just soothing the skin. I've been trying it out for a couple months now, basically all through quarantine. So yeah, if you want to hear what I thought and how it worked for me, please keep watching. And before we get started, just that usual reminder to please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you found this video helpful or interesting. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram too. So let's talk about the basics of this product. Meltdown is a oil for acne. It sounds like it's more to target hormonal acne, but claims to work for all other types as well. You can get it on Blume's website. I've also seen it sold at other random places. I saw it online at Urban Outfitters. I don't know where else, but I have seen it sprinkled throughout the internet. But Blume seems like the easiest place to get it. It comes in two different sizes. You can get it in 1 ounce or half an ounce, not 2 ounces, 1 ounce and half an ounce. I have the little one, and it was $28, and then the 1 ounce one is, I want to say $45. So it is a little pricey. Not too bad once you look at the ingredients. It is made in the US, and ingredients wise, it's made up of lots of oils, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And while targeting breakouts is the main purpose of this oil, some of the ingredients in it, it also can help with redness. It can help with fading scars and things like that. So this oil is filled with a lot of really great ingredients. It's actually what attracted to me to the product. I had seen it pop up all over my Instagram, both in ads and reviews by people. You've probably seen it as well. It's gotten very, very popular. I kind of brushed it off as just another acne treatment that doesn't really work for that many people, but once I took a look at the ingredients, I was really impressed. It has quite a few different things. I'll put them up here on the screen, but a few ingredients to highlight that I think are really great. Rosehip oil, which I've used on its own before. I personally really, really like it. It works for a lot of different skin types, and you can get rosehip oil that's unscented as well. This product also has blue tansy in it, which I have seen in a lot of products in the last year or so. Most notably, blue tansy is in the Sunday Riley Luna oil, which I used and really, really loved. It's got that signature blue color that does not stain your skin. Is really good for soothing redness and any irritations, which obviously is great in tandem with any breakout products. And then another great ingredient that I was really excited about is lavender. Lavender is just a good basic oil to have. While I personally love the scent of lavender, it also works really well at stopping breakouts before they actually pop up. So like I said, obviously these aren't the only 3 ingredients. There's a lot of other great ones. Those were just 3 that stood out to me personally, and I think are all really great at working together. And if you are looking at the ingredients list, you probably noticed that there are quite a few ingredients that in the past, if you use them in other products, may have had a bit of a scent. I know rosehip oil doesn't usually have a scent. It's different than rose oil. But things like lavender have pretty strong scents. I do want to mention that it has a very strong scent. I personally am not bothered by it. Would I be mad if they were to tone down the scent a little bit? No, it is really strong. It fades after you wear it for like a minute or so. But it is it's just very floral and very herbally. Again, not that this is the same product as the Sunday Riley Luna oil, but it is similar to that scent and it's very strong. That is the one thing about this is, whew, it is really smelly. This is in a really nice little bottle. I haven't traveled with it at all, so I don't know how like leak proof it is. I haven't had any problems. And it does have this cute little pump. Oop, there's a little oil on it. There's a cute little pump here, very easy to use, haven't had to get stuck or anything. The only thing that I'm not super happy about is I know that originally this was in a dropper bottle, and they recently, like I think right before I bought this, switched over to this pump. But actually now that I'm using the pump, I would kind of prefer a dropper bottle more. It gives you the exact amount when you pump it out that you need to cover your whole face and even like a little bit on your neck, which is great. I'm glad it doesn't give you too much because as expensive as this is, I wouldn't want to waste any of it. But there are some nights that I'm putting it on my face and I just want to put it on. Maybe I just have like one angry zit that I just want to apply it to. I don't want to apply it over my whole face. And you pump it and it only gives you that certain amount. You can't get less, you can't get more. So what I end up doing is I end up just opening it and it's got the little dropper and I kind of just like awkwardly drop this onto my face or drop it onto my finger and blot it onto my face. Otherwise, really happy with it. Wouldn't be mad if they like allowed you to pick a dropper instead of a pump, but probably not gonna happen. Like I mentioned before, I am trying to get the most out of this product, so if I'm not having an all over breakout, I'll just use it as a spot treatment. If I'm having horrible, I usually tend to get more hormonal breakouts than anything, so if it's around that time of the month and I've just kind of got redness all over, I'll just do a quick pump, apply it all over my face. It feels like an oil. It doesn't feel any different than if you were just using a like medium thickness oil. It honestly feels a lot like rosehip oil if you've used that. Really easy to spread around. You can feel it soaking in. It feels honestly really nice and a little luxurious. I personally like the strong scent. The lavender really stands out in the scent, and that's one of my favorites. So when I put it on at night, especially if I'm not super happy with the way my skin's looking, it is a little therapeutic as well as being good for your skin. They mention on their website in terms of the order you should put this on. This should be put on before moisturizer. I've done it before and after just to try it out, and they're definitely correct. It makes more sense since it is a spot treatment as well as an oil, putting it on before your moisturizer so your moisturizer can lock it in. And I would like to point out a perk for me that I didn't really think about until I was actually using it. Usually for breakouts, even hormonal, I like to use benzoyl peroxide, and I still like to use that for like the really angry ones. But anyone who's familiar with benzoyl peroxide knows that you are not supposed to use it in the morning, and B, you are supposed to always wear sunscreen because it can make your skin a little sensitive to the sun. That's always been something that I kind of wish I could apply it in the morning, benzoyl peroxide. So this doesn't have anything like that in it. It's just natural ingredients. So I can apply this whenever I want. If I'm just hanging out at home, which is kind of what I'm doing always now, and I see a zit that's starting to get angry, I'll just put a little dot and put it on my face. I don't have to worry about it making my skin more sensitive. Obviously, if you have tried any sort of skincare, read about any sort of skincare, you know that it always depends on the person. Like there isn't one product that's going to work for every single person the exact same way. So that's what I kind of assumed would happen with this. I read a lot of reviews, sponsored and non-sponsored, a lot of trials. I read their website. And there were a lot of people talking about how, oh my gosh, this just like overnight my zits are gone. The redness is down. You couldn't even tell that I was having a breakout. I didn't have that experience. I do really like this product and I'm going to keep using it. And I may even buy another bottle. We'll see how long this lasts. So far, it's like not even halfway gone and I've been using it for 3 months. But it's not like a magic product. It's still, you're working with a natural product, which doesn't always have the most insane results, but it is better for your skin, so it's a balance. I definitely notice, especially just in one night, I definitely notice it soothing breakouts and really helping with redness, which someone whose skin gets red really quickly and really easily, I found that super helpful to me. In terms of smaller zits or maybe little whiteheads, things that aren't as intense, I definitely saw immediate results with. When it comes to those big, under the surface, never come to a head, just painful bumps, not gonna clear those up overnight. So definitely not a magic product, but I was really impressed with the results. I can't speak for like cystic acne. Ew. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But in terms of basic breakouts and also hormonal, it's really, really helpful in soothing my skin and helping it heal. I definitely saw results in it fading spots faster, healing spots that weren't zits anymore. It definitely helped to heal those larger breakouts. It just wasn't an overnight thing. It was more of like a week instead of 2 weeks. Okay, so to wrap everything up, because that was, as usual, a lot of information, I highly recommend this product. I think it's a really great natural product to address multiple concerns when it comes to breakouts. I saw results with fading of dark spots. I saw results with helping soothe breakouts and redness. And while I didn't see overnight results with the larger breakouts, I did see breakouts calm down a lot faster than they would using other non-natural products or just leaving zits alone. And while it does have a little bit of a scary price tag for the size of the bottle, I do personally think after using it for about 3 months that it's definitely worth the price, especially because I've only made it about halfway through the bottle, still have lots to go, and just for how well it works. I also personally think that with the scent of it, because it's something that I really enjoy, and the feel of the oil, it adds a little bit of a spa experience to your nightly routine, just with a little aromatherapy and just putting a nice luxurious oil on your face. Alright guys, so that is the end of my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you found it helpful. If there's anything I forgot to talk about or any questions you have, please let me know down in the comments. I am, like I said, really enjoying this oil, and I'm thinking of trying some more things by Blume. So if you have any recommendations on where I should go next, please let me know. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week.